Harriet Singer.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Harriet, what are you doing? Speeding on Blackstone Boulevard.
Well, there's no question about it. I was speeding, and for that, I'm really very sorry. I had brought my friend some gazpacho because he just came out of the hospital, and I was hurrying home. There's no other excuse. I was speeding. Someone did suggest to me, though, that it was school was closed. School had already closed for the summer, which doesn't excuse me. It's just something someone suggested.
Oh, so when's the last time you had a violation?
Oh, I don't know. I ever had one.
Never?
I don't think so.
How many years have you been driving?
Well, I'm 91.
How old are you?
91.
91 years old.
So I don't know how many years I've been driving.
Inspector Quinn, you better...
I'm going to take a good look at her because I don't think I'm going to see them two digits. God bless you.
But Inspector Quinn, I'm not so much concerned about that, except that, 91 years old, no violations, never been involved, and now she decided it's about time she had some fun.
She went out and bought that hot rod.
She says, 91 years I behaved myself, I'm busting out, right? I'm going to speed. What else you doing? You staying up late night drinking?
I've no
Are you going out dancing nights, or what are you doing?
What do I do?
I mean, you finally decided you're going to have some fun in life, right?
I have fun here.
Oh, you
Is
have
that
a
what
lot of
you're
fun.
asking me? I'm enjoying it, but it doesn't mean I want to come back.
Oh, you don't want to come back. It was close enough. I'm going to give you a break. You're 91 years old. You haven't had any record.
Thank you.
I don't want to see you for another 91 years.
I promise I won't.
All right, we'll see you here in 91
Okay,
years.
thank you. Return to my seat or leave? I have to pick up my friend.
Who's with you?
My friend.
Who's your friend? Get up here.
I'm her neighbor and friend.
Go to the other mic.
No. You stay there.
What is your name?
Frances Gordon.
Oh, and you are her neighbor?
Neighbor.
Oh. Are you responsible for her speeding?
Not that morning, I wasn't.
No? So you came down, you drove her down this morning?
She was very nervous, and we were both very nervous about coming over the Washington Bridge because of the traffic, so we left at 6:30 to make sure we got here on time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you got here on time.
We did.
But you're a good neighbor.
We're very good friends.
Yeah?
Yes, we are.
Well, you want to give her a lecture on the way back not to do this again?
I try, but she never listens to me.
She says you're incorrigible.
It's
That she is.
There were an awful lot of lessons in this court because we deal with people who, for the most part, it's their first time in court. And they're nervous, and I try to inject some levity into the proceedings, so I relax people, okay? But this is the story of America, what you see in this court. And what we're seeing with you two is also the story of America. There's a story behind the story. This is a beautiful story. We have a 91-year-old woman who's friendly with you, and you come to court to make her feel better as a good neighbor, to give her support and comfort. Congratulations to you. You have a good friend. It's a big testimony to you that you have someone that cares that much for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Case is dismissed. Good luck.
All set?
You're free.
Oh,
You're free.
wait. I'm going.
I grew up on Federal Hill, the Little Italy of Providence. It was a neighborhood where literally everyone knew your name and you knew theirs. The benefits we found in living in a tight-knit community were endless. As neighbors, we supported each other emotionally, physically, and when needed, financially. We played together, prayed together, ate together, celebrated together, and we grieved together. We were stronger together, and we were happier together. The key is, we were all in it together. Harriet and Frances clearly understand the benefits of being a good neighbor. I encourage everyone to take the time to get to know your neighbor. You never know when you're going to need to borrow a cup of sugar, or in our case on Federal Hill, a couple of cannolis. Jonathan Sears.
Happy Monday, officer.
Mr. Sears, you have a red light violation on Pleasant Valley Parkway and Valley Street. and this was at 8:26 in the morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
We are going to look at it.
Take your hands up.
What is yellow, red? What's the time on that, please?
24.
Yeah, let's look closer than that, didn't it? I think you beat it. I'm going to give you a break on it. To me, it was close enough.
Honestly, I want to tell you that was actually my daughter actually helping me out. She was actually driving the car. I owned the car, but she was actually taking my other daughter to Rhode Island College for softball. So she really wasn't familiar with the area there, but I kind of yelled at her already for it, taking it at that time. Because when I did get the citation, we were all kind of wondering who was the one driving the car, because I'm registered to it, but she's also insured with that car.
Did you see the video?
So, I did see the video.
Are you going to apologize to her now?
Well, I'm happy that the speed limit was 25 in the 25, so I was happy that she wasn't speeding through the light. So I will, well, I don't know if I'll apologize to her, but
It's pretty close.
it was close, Your Honor. But she wasn't familiar with the area, so I'm
Hey,
kind
listen,
of giving her that.
You're supposed to be here defending your daughter, not me.
I
I'm
know.
defending your daughter
I know.
against you.
Well,
You
you don't know my daughter.
We got this backwards.
Judge, I
You-
understand.
you don't know my daughter, so
But I understand, Judge, having daughters. If
Yeah.
you already do it, you can't go back and undo it because they'll hold that over you
yeah.
forever and a day.
And it's not
You
one,
can't unring that bell
and it's not
because
one.
they'll let
It's
you
not,
remember
it's not one, Your Honor. It's three. I have so
You got 3 daughters?
I have 3 daughters. So.
it. Same
So,
thing.
so it's they
All right,
They pushed me.
there's a parking ticket
yes, sir.
that was paid, but it wasn't
Yes.
paid within the 14 days. I'm going to dismiss
Yes.
the penalties on
Thank you,
that.
Your Honor. That was at
Well,
actually.
now that you're here, that was the mother.
Yeah,
Blame her-
no,
blame her
that was
too,
actually
and-
me. That was actually at the we were adopting a dog on that day. That was at the.
You still have the dog?
We do, and unfortunately, he actually just got hurt the other day. He fell out of the car when we were driving. So
Fell out of the
yeah,
car?
he's actually at the vet now. He's actually a great dog. He actually pushes the power windows down and open on his own, and the door lock was off. On the window was off, and we were driving down the road, and he actually fell right out of the vehicle.
What kind of a dog is it?
He's an American Bulldog, boxer mix.
Yeah.
So he's actually like the,
Nice
It's a
dog.
rugged dog.
yeah, he's a good dog, and I'm glad that he was, muscular and you could handle it, but he's beat up pretty bad. So that's where I'm
No,
actually off to now.
you knew that he had the propensity. You could do this. He could put the windows down. You
Yeah,
knew that.
he did, and
Inspector
unfortunately,
Quinn, arrest him.
yeah,
I think the dog drives better than the daughter.
yeah, unfortunately,
He placed the dog in a dangerous position,
Yeah.
situation. He knew the
He
dog
didn't-
had.
He had
propensity.
openly admitted he didn't use
Yeah.
the child safety lock for the
I-
dog.
no, and unfortunately, with having 3 daughters, they've pretty much gave me a good rash for letting him happen.
You come in here, you
like
blame your daughters, you blame
I-
your dog. You better take responsibility for some
that. I
of this
take
stuff.
responsibility for that one. I do, Your Honor. That was mine. Unfortunately, that you know how vets are in animals. That it's not an easy pill to swallow.
There's a guy's got 3 daughters and a dog,
Yeah,
and a lot of
and,
excuses.
and luckily the dog is a male dog, so I'm outnumbered. So
Good luck.
thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
After I dismissed the red light violation, I asked Mr. Sears if he was going to apologize to his daughter for yelling at her about the ticket. He seemed reluctant.
Well, I don't know if I'll apologize to her, but
But I understand, Judge, having daughters. If
Yeah.
you already do it, you can't go back and undo it because they'll hold that over you
yeah,
forever and a day.
And it's.
A lot of parents feel that an apology will lessen a child's respect for them. But I believe the opposite is true. It takes courage to admit you are wrong and to ask forgiveness. That humble gesture helps your children learn how to take responsibility for their actions, good and bad. Remember, there is no shame in taking the blame.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.